I forgot. I was playing around with mic settings.
Yosh.
Oh, thank you, Jane. And styles, and I adjusted, or rather I muted my mic source in OBS. So it was very complicated and confusing. And when I did it, I was like, hey, make sure you set this back because you're not going to remember when it comes time to stream. And I sure didn't. Sounding crisp, detailed, and lush. Oh, thank you. I strive to be all those things. Bye, muted mouse. Yeah, see, that's the kind of look I was going for. Luxuriant vegetation, indeed. To be honest, I completely forgot everything I was going to do. I get to confront Benny at the Tops Casino. That'll prove it. That'll prove it to everyone. Once they let me into the Tops Casino with open arms. Still looking for the checkered man. Looks like it. Well, we know where he is, apparently. He's in the Tops Casino. You have a casino? That's right. So we're starting with a lot of walking. Yes, Fractal. Something the matter? It's a so—
The Kaisar has marked you for death.
Oh,
And the Legion
ow,
engaged.
what?
Ready yourself for battle.
Hello, Malleus. Thank you. Not that kind. Sounds like you're making an assumption.
Come on. Yosh. No?
Well, things are off to a glorious start today. Harlot affectionate. That's an extremely cute emote, Fractal. That's the worst one yet, somehow. I worked really hard on it. Let's hope that just doesn't happen again. Where are they? How many could they possibly have? What is that, a Silt Strider? Oh. Good job demonstrating abject horror. Those emotes are tops. They should still be here, right? Going the right way, right? Oh, I know what I did different. I fast traveled before, and also no, I'm not going the right way. That's why things are different. Welcome back, everyone. I'm still like this. We've got helper. We had one shot. We did not get one kill. You're the top. You're the Colosseum. You're the top. You're the Louvre Museum. You're a melody from a symphony by Strauss. What's a... I refuse to say Bindle Bonnet. You're a Shakespeare sonnet. That's so sweet, Isa. Thank you. Why are you always getting into fights with the Legion? I don't know. They've just got some kind of problem with me for no reason.
I'm hit.
Well, I'd rather be hated by the Legion than loved by the Legion. I got into like one argument with one of their guys one time, and they just haven't let it go.
Damn you. Come on.
Give him the razzle dazzle, razzle dazzle him. I didn't even get to the hocus pocus. Got into one little argument and one got scared. Certainly Boulder City's closer. Good luck, everyone.
Well.
Moves in with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air. They never expect that one. It's a power move. With Sunny Smiles and Doc Mitchell in Good Springs. Me too. I was hoping there was a tunnel right here. You know, I bet if this was right after the disaster, everyone would be a lot nicer. A tunnel fan? A tunnel fun? A tunnel fun. No tunnel, unfortunately. Fun radio tower. It's a ranger station.
Hello.
Do not eat radiated food. Sounds helpful. Sounds like a bunch of squares to me. I can't live without my irradios in the morning. What's for dinner? Radiatory. 200 years is a long time to embed the generational trauma of the apocalypse. Not very healthy. Yeah, they clearly didn't get out to a good start. Also, it's been 200 years and they couldn't do something about the roads. Like, they haven't cobbled these. Tunnel fun is what you call the Friday night get-togethers at the Polycule. In mine, we call it Friday Night Magic. What level am I and what perks do I have? Good questions. Let me put this yeast and glue in a box so I can walk again. It looks like we're level 8. Oh, thank you, Isa. We got 3 strength, 9 perception, 5 endurance, 3 charisma, 3 intelligence, 8 agility, and 10 luck. There's your skills. We got Black Widow and Charé La Femme for 10% damage against everyone. Well, I guess everyone who has a sex. Bloody Mess for extra damage. Fast Shot for faster shots, Rapid Reload for faster reloads, and Wild Wasteland. Best boop ever. Aw, it was. Good job. Nice. Thank you. Like my high damage. The redeem sounds are quite a bit louder than before. In a good way or a neutral way or a bad way. I redid a lot of my sound stuff a little while ago. Cuz, hello, how are you doing?
Yosh.
Oh my gosh, thank you for the headpad, Senzu. Sounds like a squeaky toy now. So that's what you're going for? That sound effect was always here. Good that they're louder. But they could maybe be slightly less. I can work on slightly less. Ow.
Evening.
Evening. Yeah, cats should sound the same. The ones that should sound different, probably louder, are spray bottle, head pats, boop, and some of the spells.
Yosh.
Yeah, like that one.
Got business here?
House Resort. I have information about House. He's got a magic card.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
That's the thing. That's the thing that Isa said. Nice diamond, Senzu. Yeah, House always wins. That's what I hear. The Legion awaits at the gates of hell, and the NCR is gonna send them in. Oh my gosh. Yes, thank you. Hi, Cass. How are you doing? Well, apparently, even though the terminal is locked, it's completely okay to just, have a look. Saria's house? Then whose phone? Some terminals are protected and can't be accessed without a password. If your science skill is high enough, you can attempt to hack the terminal. Selecting the correct password will grant you access. If your guess is incorrect, you'll be shown how many letters match the... Oh, is this Wordle? You have 4 tries to guess correctly. If you fail, the terminal will remain inaccessible until you own the password. Then exit hacking at any time and try again. However, exiting the terminal will force its security to reset, delaying your ability to start hacking again. So sad you never got to see Wordle mod. Oh yeah, I guess it's not Wordle because there's a mod to make it Wordle. Oh. Cabot?
Yosh.
Oh, thank you for the head pats. Still at work and really busy, but wanted to jump in. Oh, thank you for hopping in, Cass. Rained? 3 out of 6 correct. So we know it's got an A in it. Fair enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to me, Mr. New Vegas, and you look extraordinarily beautiful right now. Oh,
Would you like to hear some hacking tips?
your way right now.
I thought I did okay.
Traders from California are being turned away from Mojave Outpost where the NCR is concerned about dangers along Nipton Highway and I-15.
What are your hacking tips, Sensei?
Unconfirmed reports say NCR
You scheduled a bunch of interviews. Big Boss decided they needed a meeting at the same time. Oh, of course they did.
NCR sources say that holding the dam against Caesar's Legion has become their main strategic priority, and this move would not be unexpected.
Evening.
Well, that's all I have for you.
Hacking and whacking and smacking.
New Vegas, wishing you ladylike luck.
Is this a feature they don't tell you about?
Hey, New Vegas, have you ever said you love someone when it wasn't quite true? Sure you have, but you shouldn't, because it's a sin to tell a lie.
You're not. Because he's dead. Yes, you have to threaten the terminal first. Oh. Frost, hello. How are you doing? Oh. Honestly, knowing that it's been 200 years since the disaster, it just makes me kind of disappointed that things don't look nicer. They had so much time. You're EPN exhausted? That sounds awful. I hope you get some rest soon. They still haven't learned how to clean, apparently. Exactly. You don't need any kind of tech to just get this off the floor. Like, the walls can still be painted like this, but like, I don't know, get a broom? You can make brooms. You don't need an infrastructure to make a broom. But that would make their situation less depressing. Honestly, it's less depressing because they own a broom. Did they lose the knowledge on how to use them? Thank you, Fractal. The broom is just for aesthetic purposes. They forgot what they're for. For living during an apocalypse, you don't care the cleanliness about your house. It's 200. It's been 200 years. They can stop complaining about the apocalypse. None of them were even here for it. Yeah, just get rid of the rug. It'll actually make the place cleaner. What do you mean primary power source unavailable? How are you talking to me? Ghouls are immortal? That sounds sick. Yeah, washing clothes would be better. They do have pretty clean clothes, I'll give them that. They just live really long, but the older they get, the higher the chance of going feral. Gotcha, gotcha. Ow.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really.
Oh.
We neglected.
Sounds like
the
you should
dams
move.
and pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now. Looking east. I don't think we've had the pleasure of meeting before.
Too many compliments makes me feral. I don't know. A balance is probably the better approach. You can't ration cleaning with water. Oh, you can't radiate. I'd radiate my house with the water to clean it. Personally. They can still sweep. You don't need water to sweep. You ever stop talking?
The best of the best, worst of the worst. He came out of NCR, one of the followers of the apocalypse. Like a lot of the followers, he went out in the wilderness with a partner to try to help those who needed helping. Not much different from how the Rangers used to be. Except with books and medicine instead of guns.
Sounds pretty based, honestly. But,
Out to the Grand Canyon. He met a missionary from Utah, a man by the name of Joshua Graham. Graham helped translate for the followers and the tribes. All three of them got nabbed by the Blackfoots down there. Back when they were still at war with every other tribe in the Southwest.
it's true. You can collect all the metal bits and put them in a canister and make a new Damascus ingot. The content would be incredible. Apocalyptic Damascus. Old Robco floor sweepings Damascus.
Somewhere along the way, he realized he needed to educate the Blackfoots or they were going to get wiped out with the rest of the tribe. Showed them how to use guns, how to make explosives. Once he taught the Blackfoots a thing or two, they needed him. And he no longer needed the followers, NCR, or anyone else. He decided he could remake the tribes of the Southwest whether they wanted it or not. He became Caesar, and Joshua Graham became his legate, his right hand. That's where Graham stayed until the Hoover Dam.
Getting a little uncomfy. Damascus thing going in your post-apocalyptic campaign notes.
Shoot.
How you doing?
It's no secret we've had better campaigns. Holding this whole length of river isn't easy. We're stretched thin and the long 15 just keeps getting longer. Slow to get supplies. Slow.
Joshua Graham crackers, what you used to make Wasteland s'mores.
NCR Senate has got funds tied up at the boneyard. President Kimball ordered our most experienced rangers to chase ghosts down the Baja.
There's no way every marshmallow in this entire wasteland isn't positively glowing green. saw it. That just gives it extra flavor? Exactly. If you find the right marshmallow, it can just s'more itself. A roving warrior tribe that uses mildly irradiated metal scraps to forge your weapon. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I absolutely hate this thing, in case anyone's curious. First Cazador. Ugh. Look at how it warbles. The shock finally set in. Every baddie faction needs a quirk or two. I like that one. Just mildly exposing yourself to radiation so you can have radioactive weapons. Why is it like this? My entire computer system couldn't handle the Cazador. This game is Cazadorable. It's a good thing it saves constantly. Well, pretty often at least. I do not want to stream New Vegas to my friends. I already am. I don't need Discord to do it. No, you guys are my friends. I was talking to Discord. No. But you're in Discord? We're not in Discord together. That's what's very kind to tactically back me up like that. Yes, it was.
The show within my opinion, which I respect, the best looking audience around. Somebody prove me wrong? Whoops, better put on my newsman fedora here.
I'm just gonna cram this real quick.
Patrons of the ultralux are questioning whether its pricey restaurant, the Gourmand, is overstating the fullness of its wait list. Those who claim to have dined at the restaurant find the food appealing, but say many tables remain empty. In addition, Caesar's Legion continues to fortify specific
Gotta do me twice.
where it remains
But I only gotta do him once, and that's the last thing she ever said to me.
and the nearby town of Novak. Those were our top
Waiting for this day.
More tracks coming
What's
your
today?
way right now.
Do you think you have the best looking audience? I do. Considering how much of my audience I'm Anyway, yes, I do think I have the most attractive audience. The day before tomorrow? It's truly a special day. I got lost again. What is it? Oh, it's just running into the train. Thing is blind. Why can it find me so easily? The ladders are fake. Let me just eat my crispy squirrel bits and my Brahmin steak. Is this your first Deathclaw encounter? Yes. Is there another one? Are there 2 more of them? Look at how many there are. I'm just gonna cram this right quick. Yeah, if they're all blind, this is just fine. Yeah, well, have a good meal. I already lit that stick of dynamite. Where are you right now? I'm just trying to get to the strip. Oh, I'm trying to get to Vault 34 first because it's on the way. Meowza? Meowza arrow. You can do it. Thank you, Malleus. I have confidence. You got done eating supper? Hope it was very yummy. It's okay. This is actually the best time for it to keep crashing. Unexpected item in the rendering area. It's that Cazador that keeps doing it. Look at it go. Absolutely disgusting. It's like a butterfly mixed with a fly. It was good.
It's me again, Mr. New Vegas, reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you, and that somebody is me. I love you. We've got some news for you coming right up. A group
It's using
of
tactics.
were killed in a bloody end to a hostage crisis in Boulder City. It's not currently known why the cons were in the area. Also in the headlines, rumors persist of a super mutant refuge nestled high in the ski lodge to the northwest. If you should find it, do not, repeat, do not belittle a super mutant for taking the buddies. Stories. And now, Nat King Cole reminding us what really matters with love me as though there were no tomorrow. Because in New Vegas, you never know.
Use the pit ball. I promise this is a joke. It's okay. I figure. It's like an insect mixed with a bug. It so is. Oh, also, hi, Arrow. How are you doing? I saw you, but I didn't actually say hi. See, right on my way to the quest stuff is Fault 34, so I thought that would be fun. I don't know anything about it. Maybe I'll go along the side of the mountain that isn't... I was gonna say that isn't full of death claws. It's not like any rat I've ever seen. Well, I'm not a monster. It's like directly behind me. These are not death claws, they are just geckos, I think. Yeah, geckos. Okay. We're a little rad, but that's okay.
like that?
We're out of those grenades, but I've got more explosives. Don't worry.
New Vegas reminding you that
For a game called New Vegas, it sure looks like old Vegas. Yeah.
you know what that means, folks. Time for some news. A package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has
Hey, that's me.
regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service.
Did I just kill an NCR member over there? Oh well.
Great cons were killed and a bloody end to a hostage crisis in Boulder City. It's
You
not
like that?
currently known why the cons were in the area. This program was brought to you by Gamora. Gamora, it'll be our secret.
It's like throwing dynamite at fish in a barrel.
With liberty. Now come on, you don't have to be shy. I feel it between us two.
Come on.
Sometimes you can't help being mad about the boy.
That did not work. It was kill NCR or Legion. Okay. That makes more sense. It's okay, I saved after killing that thing. You know, when I met the Legion over at Novak or Nipton or wherever they were. Nipton, I think. I was like, oh, okay, well, this one group is certainly an outlier and not something to judge the entire faction by. But now I'm starting to hold a grudge against the entire thing because they keep sending people after me. You're eating noodles and sorting cards. Very nice. I tried to do the whole, like, scan your cards and thing with one of those apps. I couldn't stand it. Especially managing a shared card collection between me and hubby. Absolutely not. The only outlier thing about the Nipton group was that Vulpus had a fox head. That is unfortunate. He's not really repping the community very well. Why am I suddenly... Oh, because I picked up a flower. Have you happened to see Storm Scale Scion yet? That card from a set I had no idea was even coming, the new Tarkir one.
Has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can do. Well, that's all I have for you. This is Mr. New Vegas wishing you ladylike luck tonight. More music just ahead.
At least I can still see the screen, even though I'm invisible. Ren. We found a vault. This isn't... This feels very Oblivion. Alright. I'm gonna hit break first, and then we can do the vault all in one. This is my first vault ever. Alright, be right back. See you all in just a few. This place is so dirty, revolting, absolutely. Hello everyone. Hello Sir Toxic. How are you doing? I forgot that there's, like, monsters here. Soren tired? Yeah. Well, I hope you get some rest soon. I have, like, no bullets of any kind left.
Yosh.
Very irradiated in here. One of them came up from behind me. You Oblivion? Which Elder Scrolls games have you played? Just Oblivion and Morrowind? No, also Skyrim. So I've played all of the 3D ones. Well, no, that's not true. That was a stupid thing to say. Oblivion? I've played Morrowind up. You tried Daggerfall, it was okay. They're different vibes, right? It's more about, like, randomly generated dungeon crawling. Oblivion is a classic. It's honest... I haven't played it since Morrowind. But it was definitely my gold standard for, like, open world games for a while. I'm not sure if Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom tops it, because I was in a very different mind space when I played Oblivion for the first time and Tears of the Kingdom for the first time. Flying around with your horse, really? Skyrim's a classic? That makes it sound old. I remember it coming out. It can't be old if I remember it coming out. I remember very much enjoying Skyrim, even though I was a little disappointed that it wasn't just more Oblivion, but I think that was kind of like a very normal opinion to have. Kind of a common way to feel about it. On its own merits, it's pretty good. Damn, Cass. Skyrim is so retro. No, it's not. Okay. We can take on geckos. We should be able to handle them. We'll eat some drugs. I cannot see how irradiated I am because my Geiger counter is invisible. I am mildly sick. I was mildly poisoned before coming in here, so I should probably just take... Yeah, try to weigh that gets rid of sickness. Can you take on 100 Gex? All at once? Or one at a time? I could definitely take at least 12 Gex. Have you considered loading a mini nuke into a pool queue? I have. I don't think I'd come out ahead on that situation. That always reminds me of, like the mages in Pathfinder. How you can trigger spells on weapon attacks. Putting fireball on your sword sounds so cool until you realize you're a sword's length away from the center of your fireball. I didn't realize until I used it the last time that the stake actually increases your carry weight. I just ate it because I figured it was heavy and I'd get some benefit out of it. Oh yeah, strength +1. Obviously. Just make sure everyone has 100% fire resist, exactly. There's a club that casts fireball in every hit. That's incredible. We're getting 13 rads a second. So that's not good. It do with that. It do that, Yug. Don't be a baby, you're fine. What's a little radiate? Here's the thing. What if they're friendly? What if that's just his way of saying hi? All the friendly red markers on the compass. Well, you know, I'm the one creeping into their house with a weapon drawn. We're very irradiated. Pretty sure it's in the Constitution that ghouls can't own property. It's pretty messed up, actually. If that were true, I'd go feral too. No one can say we're not living. Irradiated? What's the worst thing that could happen? You become a ghoul? Hey, if there was an option where you could play as a ghoul, and certainly with mods there is an option for that, I probably would have taken it. Welcome to Vault 34. This vault features a state-of-the-art fitness facility, including a full-sized pool. Sakupa's Prianosolid living... Oh! Spacious, personalized living quarters. Do I... Space is limited. We feel we make up for it with a fully stocked armory located on the 4th floor. Please enjoy your stay in Vault 34. Maybe that'll add a feature in the next game. I wouldn't mind that. Like, oh, you don't have to worry about radiation, but you take like a huge charisma penalty, except to ghouls or something. It's like playing as a werewolf in a Elder Scrolls game. System has detected flooding on the 3rd floor. All doors to the 3rd floor have been automatically sealed. System has detected moderate damage to the reactor. Please be advised of high radiation levels on the 4th floor. Oh, so is this the 4th floor? Since the riot started, the Overseer removed free access from the armory. We can't even defend ourselves. Message for whoever finds it. What was the reason for coming to Vault 34? I found it and went in. I knew about it beforehand. It was on my map. Why was it on my map, though? That's a good question. I don't know, some NPC told me about it sometime. That's my best guess. Hey, Smoothskin. Hey, Cass. Smooth core, for surely. I've got smooth skin in places. Like my tail. Armor condition is dangerously low. Tail skins, ow. Mine's not. I moisturize. Sure, a fine looking mouse. But I don't have to tell you that. Or maybe I do. You're a fine looking bun as well. Yeah, the ghouls should moisturize. I could give them some tips. I haven't been wearing my spacesuit the whole time. I forgot to put it on since last load. Your beak's smooth? Oh. Your feathers can be nice and smooth. Yeah, it's a good thing I'm not anywhere near radiation I'd want protection from. Having already used your rat away. I become dependent on Brahmin steaks. I don't think this is a problem. Halo 2 Wastelands, Fallout 3, and New Vegas combined. Sounds neat. You should have made me. Well, if you're gonna make me, maybe I'm interested. Oh, hi Kay, how have you been? Playing both on a single saving character? Yeah, I think I get it. They are older. They're older than the new Fallout games. It's too late now. Yeah. I've been pretty good. I acquired that asset I showed you. I plan to steal Sinzu's knowledge after stream. Secret assets. Won't be secret for long. They can help a burp and a mouse. Assets? Great assets. Don't worry, the assets will be pretty great. Yeah, I can't see it. What have you been doing? Any game after the year 2000 can be considered modern. I wouldn't stop anyone from considering a game after 2000 modern. Oh. Were they conducting sleep experiments in this vault? Any game after the 70s can be considered modern too? Yeah. Think. Which vault? 34, but I was making a creepypasta joke. Like Mario 64. Yeah, exactly. That game has 3 dimensions in it. How could that not be modern? Any game using a processor, even. When that steak wears off and everything just slows down, then you get to eat another steak. So true. Can they not open doors? That's us and we rule. That's so cute. How old does a game have to be to make it retro? Someone did decide this. I don't know who, but I saw Kay talking about it before. Pong is technically modern. It uses electricity to control images on a screen. Way more modern than something like Royal Game of Exactly. Until you run out of steak and have steak withdrawal. Yeah, but then I won't have to carry all these steaks around. May have to go back Foursquare and Hopscotch soon to find games that aren't modern. Don't get me started on Go. Go cannot be modern. Royal Game of what the Sigma? Still think he should have eaten all the steak in front of those ranchers. They never would have forgot me. That's for sure. All right. I didn't open the door. Do you think the modern format is modern? I do. It's been around for a while, but it's not as modern as Pioneer. How long after throwing the freaking dynamite do I have to wait to be able to open a door? I didn't even know you were here. Rad, limb. It is modern though. Ace's piece is crafted by tools made by Homo sapiens. It doesn't have to though. You can use rocks for Go. Chess is pretty modern though. Do not get started on Go. Do not collect $200. What's a spans? You're a spans. Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. Me too, Fractal. No. Why did I get sprayed? I didn't even say it yet. Or you just know I was going to. Oh, hey, Scion. Well, actually, modern refers to like a specific year range, right? At least in art. I think we're like double postmodern at this point, as far as art's concerned. Hit a spot that started to make you mad, so you ended a little early. I see. Well, that's incredibly reasonable, but I hope you're having a nice break now. We're in the AI art age? No. How dare you? So Mark III autodock, primarily used for routine surgeries. Control systems have been damaged beyond repair, rendering the autodock useless. But the diagnostic scanning unit is still intact. Hey. It was a trap tunnel. Oh. All the radiation heals I could ever need or want. Maybe I'll even use one. Something that takes the form of what is currently used. I see. Modernism refers to art styled around works made in a specific year range. Gotcha. Oh, hey, Sun King. Got an important Pokemon question that got you mad. If you did Moira's quest? Yeah, I absolutely did not. I'm sorry to say. Is your favorite starter Mudkip an axolotl? An axolotl? No, I don't believe it is. Maybe it is. You know what? Maybe it is an axolotl. There might be another animal that's closer, but it definitely has axolotl qualities. A lot of lax qualities. It's a Mudkip. That's the most accurate response. It's not anything like an axolotl. You want to hear something really upsetting? I read some, like, post once. It was some, like, wiki-type website that called the Eevee line cat-based. And talked about how, oh yeah, they got so many evolutions because cats have so many different, species. It's more, like a mudfish, really. Yeah. Well, okay, Jane, hear me out. Goldeen can evidently stay out of water for years at a time, if the games are to be believed. And they are most certainly based on goldfish. Mud skippers are ugly and Mudkip isn't. Well, Swampert kinda is, though. Look, it was my first starter. I'm bonded with it too. You're all a bunch of Stunfisk. He's cool. Yeah, he's cool. He's also a little ugly. You ever seen an axolotl use rock smash or learn any TM moves? But you've seen a mudkip do this. This is not a kip. Oh, I am almost dead. Probably from, you know, almost drowning in radioactive water. That would make a lot of sense. Water made the stairs look untextured. It's a Pokemon. Yeah. It's literally an artistic rendering based on one or multiple animals. There's a keyring with eyes. It's true. I love the keyring with eyes. Did you know? I'm sorry. Excuse me. Salamanders spontaneously generate from fire made with fallen wood from a winter forest. Follow more for true bug facts. I love that bug fact. Keep them coming. I'd follow you anywhere. Blue Axolotl is based on Mudkip. You are Minecraft? See you soon, Siam.
Yosh.
Aw, thank you, Isa. It's been a long day. You're tired. Chat lost you? Yeah, I don't know. Me too. Whooper is axolotl. Whooper is definitely an axolotl. Thank you for the head pet, son. It's true, Sun is Minecraft. Sorry, I was trying to heal. I should have used the super one, but I forgot. Super Stim Pack debuff? I'm guessing they don't want you using more than one at a time. That requires a key. Get out, get out, get out. Yeah, see, I'm already under the weight requirement. I don't have to eat ramen steak anymore. Oh, hey, Santa Bunny. I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you doing? Whooper's a water fish, unlike all the others, which are land fish. It's actually a mudkip. And a whooper is actually a whooper. These are different shotguns. Well, they use different ammunition, I meant. They're clearly different shotguns. Okay. Well, I found the armory. That was kind of the thing I was looking for. Good. Avoiding going to the grocery store. Is delivery an option, or... is the avoidance less about the physical location? I really was really counting on that one shot that was in that gun to be able to hit him. Just like when Axolotl morph, Whooper loses its skills and turns into a land creature. Oh, hi. Oh, I thought my head was damaged, and that's why I was making that face. No, it's just because I'm actually about to die. I didn't mean to sit down and read a magazine right now. I don't even know what kind of magazine it was. Get me out. Eat all my sugar bombs. I think that guy exploded. Nope, he is still very much right there and came up and killed me. Did you know 100% of YouTube sensations born in Honolulu with older brothers who author popular ongoing webcomics have metamorphosed into lepidopterous bipedal horrors beyond our imagination? Subscribe for more true bug facts. Very true. Is that Evie is a fox and Mudkip is a cat. In my heart, Evie is a fox. Mudkip is a cat. I'm pretty sure. True. Bug. Facts. Yeah. Good thing they don't see the fire. The fire is also in a cloaking field. Oh, I didn't know you were over there. I'm very irradiated, it said, I think. Door does not work. This is an excellent scene. Refer to your lore talk for more information. There's too much traffic to get pizza. I'm sorry. You deserve it.
You know, I tried to measure my charisma on a Vitomatic vigor tester once. The machine burst into flames. I've got news for you. Tensions are brewing in Freeside between the ruling gang known as the Kings and the large number of NCR squatters seeking refuge there. The leader of the Kings, who would only identify...
There's so many. That was supposed to be the part where I, like, juice up on consumables and go out there and just wreck them. It did not work that way. You have to know a place now referred to as... Oh, the Izadoc information? How do you pronounce that? No mere command and summon your doc. Close the freaking door. Haven't you ever heard of closing the door? No. I did that in the wrong order. You confused it with the Dead Sea Scrolls. Forgot they found those. You feel lies. Hello, friend. How are you doing? I'm Real eyes, real eyes, real Isa. I don't know if I could handle real Isa. Is that what your partner calls your room? The cum rack? You're doing stinky. You have to charge your batteries with mouse energies before you crawl off to the bathroom and take a shower. Aw. I'm sure you're not too stinky, but I hope the shower does you a lot of good. Oh. Because my eyes are real. Oh, I believe it. I'm just not sure if I can handle it. Real pretty. Oh, thank you. Okay. That was supposed to be a salute emote. Oh. Just like your music of it. Oh, my music? Oh, no. Isa's music is way better. I'm still just learning. Well, I guess you're learning all the time, but... Ow. Well, no, that's why I was so confused, because I was like, I didn't know Kay knew about your music. It didn't even occur to me. It's not a competition at all. Pretty sounds from all the pretty people, certainly. You no longer have radiation sickness. I hadn't yet fully removed my radiation sickness in all this time. And about some of the Isa music, they're super talented, they are. That was a sneaky explosion. And then they all rush in. I'm learning violin, but So far, I'm just, you know, practicing. The viol... Okay. I have, I have... I don't know if that's true. That's all I'm gonna say. And separately, I was scared to learn for a long time because that's what everyone says, and it was the same way with coding. You want to hear it more? I have gotten better. I'll remember to record my next lesson. That's when I sound the best, because I've got like an actual professional violinist in the room with me, and she covers for my mistakes. I know violin isn't the hardest instrument because mine's extra hard. Because it's got a 5th string. Since you just laughed and gave me a thumbs up. I'm gonna try a new strategy this time.
Yosh.
What if we just, you know... See, look how peaceful they are. What if I'm actually the monster here? I'm not finding any keys in here. What if they have them? I don't want them to have them. Unsuspecting ally about to receive the urge to learn violin from the Heavenly Muses, artist's impression. I'm not the monster, I'm the pony girl. On account of this radio station I'm obsessed with. Play a C, you can use Google, and it might take them 5 minutes. Okay, that's fine. Okay, here's the thing though, What the heck is this? Oh, is that me about to die from radiation poisoning or something? No? There's some weird effect on the screen. I got an Overseer's Journal fragment. Try shooting. Yeah? I shot. At the squiggly air? Yes, I did. Break time? Very nearly. Hand them a violin and say, play a C. You can use Google. After 3 hours, they might be able to go scree or make a bow poofy. I have faith. I have faith. There's a, There is a C string on the instrument, so a C would be fine. You just gotta put bow on string and pull. Okay, there's you gotta figure out how to make it sound nice, but I still haven't figured that part out yet. Okay, actual story. When I was trying an electric violin in a music store, I put bow on string and pulled, and nothing happened, and then Sinzu did, and Sinzu actually played a note. Like, actually. And it was his first time holding a violin. I was too gentle, that was my problem. Like, I was told growing up, oh, no, you can't learn violin. You don't understand, it's too hard. Every spot on the string is a different note, and every spot on the bow is a different note. You need to start when you're 5, and you're 10. You can't.
Programming is, quote, less for outcasts, more for weirdos. In addition, patrons of the Ultralux are questioning whether its pricey restaurant, the Gourmand, is
And it's just not all that, is all.
of its wait list.
Too old for training. Yeah, that part's super not true. Also, welcome back, everyone. Sorry about that. It is one of the hardest instruments to learn. So I've only played violin and guitar. I can vouch that violin is harder than guitar, mostly just because they refuse to put frets on their instrument. Oh. I was literally about to say also, Bezos is about to take us. Welcome back, Isa. Welcome back, Jane. Welcome back, Kay. Welcome back, Santa Bunny. Welcome back, Fractal. And you know, especially... Oh, hi. We were both surprised. Just especially with violin, there's also like a lot of elitism that goes into it. And it's honestly pretty annoying. Which I don't think that's what you're doing. Not at all. Anything fretless with a bow has to be hardest hands down. You can put... Okay, here's the other thing. And it goes back to the elitism thing. They can put frets on a violin. Technically, there's arguments for why you shouldn't. But, like, you could. People have. If I had taken one of those to my violin teacher, she would have actually thrown me out the door. I already walked into my violin teacher with an electric 5-string violin. And she was like, oh, hey, that's really cool. But if it had had frets on it, I think she would have refused me. You wish you were fretless, but you're not. Aww. I'm sorry you fret so much, friend. But then it wouldn't be a violin. It is, though. You can buy a Stingray. Is it called a Stingray? No. It's called a Viper. You can buy a Viper and it has frets on it, and it's a violin. Harder compared to a fretless guitar? It's just not conducive to feeling distances. That's a fiddle.
Yosh.
JK, JK. Custom Viper is only like 7 months out. They do them a lot for electric violins because when you're on stage solo, it makes it easier. Yeah, that's what I wanted, but
You
I'm not like...
To Radio New Vegas, your little jukebox in the Mojave West.
Look, I'm lucky enough to get the one I got.
It's the New Vegas, and I'm here for you. And now the news.
And the one I got is,
Little contact between traders from
double read instruments are pretty difficult.
is causing concerns that the
One day you'll crack the dubik.
trouble. Also, the death toll continues to climb around Camp Forlorn Hope, where Legion raiding parties are still chipping away at the NCR's hold south of the dam. We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. Got a song for
They can
you
also
about a
put
guy who's cold on the exterior.
geared pegs on a violin
He's a good
so that
man, and his name is
you can freaking tune them. But they won't do that either. Very rude.
Yosh.
Hi, Belmont. There also aren't fretless microtonal double-reeded instruments. It's kind of like a separate field, though, honestly. I've never played any I've not played any like breath-controlled instrument other than a recorder. I know Senzu's done woodwind. Approving nod. Woodwind. And also piano. And they just seem like different realms. I also put a crank and keys on a violin and hurdy-gurdy. I want to see some keys on a violin. And he talks about like how much breath control is needed, but also like how much of like tongue movement goes into getting the sound right. At least here, I don't need to worry about my breathing at all. Tongue? Yeah.
Welcome back to the Mr.
Flute, sax, and a little oboe.
The show with, in my opinion, which I respect, the best looking audience around. Somebody prove me wrong. More news for you.
How little was the oboe?
At Bitter Springs are giving startling accounts of the legate known as Lannius, who is said to be
That's really impressive.
field commander. One refugee told us the legate took over an underperforming squad of troops by beating its commander to death in full view of everyone. The
Was it a
legate let
Seprobo?
1/10 of his own force be killed by the other 9/10. And you thought your
About as little as the others.
also in the headlines, citizens of Outer Vegas are flocking to the strip in droves amid a wave of terror caused by a band of raiders known as the Fiends. Those who can afford passports are saying the added security is well worth the price of admission. You know, I think all knows whether it's...
They were just standing there waiting for me.
Here's Bing Crosby reminding
Tongue movement is crucial to getting the right sound. Absolutely.
absolutely have to kiss the person you love. Something's gotta give. Up next.
That's really helpful. Totally better than aiming and shooting. I'm realizing I can't figure out how to get out of here because I jumped down a hole in order to get here. So this is my life now. Levitate and fly out of the hole. I'd love to cast levitate and fly out of the hole. There's nothing I'd like more right now. I didn't put anything into flight because I counted on Sinzu. But he can't help me in here. No. Oh, hey, the stairs are right there. Oh, hey, Overseer's Journal Fragment. I think... Certainly there's a way forward somewhere, but... I think I gave it my best.
Welcome back to the program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I hope I'm not coming on too strong. We've got some news for you coming right up. Citizens of Outer Vegas are flocking to the strip in droves amid a
You're
wave
falling.
caused by a band of raiders known as the Fiends. Those who can afford passports are saying the added security is well worth the price of admission.
For some reason, I got that crossed with Cliff Racer Fly So High.
Great cons were killed and a bloody end to a hostage crisis in Boulder City. It's not currently known why the cons were in the area. That news was brought to you by the Tops Casino. You'll dig us, baby. We're the Tops. You're gonna love this next song, I guarantee it.
Local Pip-Boy map, I forgot that was a thing. Well, it can guide me to the reactor, kinda sorta, but I'm terrified to scroll up on this thing. I've ruined it forever, because I can't... Okay. It is indeed kinda awful. Since you didn't catch you, you dead now. How could you? Wait a second. The reactor is probably in that inaccessible room. TBH, I'm out of here. No. I'm sorry, Isa. I would have caught you, but I thought you were just doing a bit. If you had died, you wouldn't have been able to type that. That's so true. I need to work on my media smarts. I forgot. Familiar. Why is this so familiar? We never set up secret confirmation passphrases before now, so we'll never know for sure. That's true. We should do that. That's just a good move for, in general. Well, what if it's already too late? Well... it sounds like Isa and it smells like Isa. It's good enough for me. If it's a horrible mimic abomination, I need to consider my options. I think I need to use another stealth boy just to get out of here. Ah. I think those kinds of mimics in particular make clicking sounds. Yeah, you think so? So you can tell like that. Okay, so... click would be bad or good? I'm sorry, I'm confused. It's not gonna be you. All you can smell is your own stinky. I'm sorry. I'm sure it'll all be better after shower. Mimic probably has more mouth. Wait. Okay. I'll try explaining to the Mimic that Isa's really chill. And I'm gonna see if I can just, you know... both? Should have said more tongue. Both is good. Refreshing. Nice. If you agree with what? Where am I? Camp McCarran? They don't seem to be aggressive. That both is good? Oh, good. Aerotech? Office Park?
Hello. Something I can help you with, stranger?
I do kind of miss the Morrowind style dialogues where I can just walk up to any NPC and go like, where is this? What do you do? Is there anything interesting around here? Okay, got it. I've now talked to every NPC in this town.
This here's where folks go when their luck runs out. Drifters up from the Republic, locals that can't turn a dime, drunken reprobates from all around. If you don't have the caps to get onto the strip, odds are you'll end up here.
Sounds like they're doing just fine.
Yeah? Like what? Captain Parker. I'm in charge of this camp.
Yosh.
This here's where... Well, I am a little short. Some people have gone missing from the camp lately. I haven't seen any signs of violence or heard about any feuds. They just up and vanished. I've also got Keith and his gambling to deal with. I know that skunk's cheating folk out of their savings. I just can't prove it.
Tell me about this, Keith. Okay, missing people sounds more
They never
important.
seem to have much in common. That's why I didn't notice it sooner. Young folks, old folks, men, women, all disappearing. I remember a family with a little blonde girl. She never talked much, but she always carried this little stuffed teddy bear. Seem to recall a lot of them did business with those scavengers over on the west side, Dermot and St. James.
Okay, tell me about Keith.
Keith's a two-bit hustler. He runs a gambling operation out of his shack. Ask me, he wins way too often to be playing fair. I suspect he's running drugs, too. I just can't prove it. Maybe you can find something. Talk to him.
Hello, Russ. How are you doing?
Something. See ya.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Welcome, sister. How can I help you? I give what aid and comfort I can. I have medical knowledge thanks to my time with the followers. I only do what I can to help.
Very cool. Fine and dandy. Good to hear.
Poor lost souls, most of them. They thought to come to New Vegas and find their fortunes on its shining strip. But the journey is often long, and the price to enter the city is steep. Those who could not pay ended up here, hoping to earn the caps they need. Some find honest labor, but more fritter away what little they've saved on crooked gambling and cheap liquor. Still, I minister to them as I can.
Oh.
I would be happy to. What I can do isn't much, but I give it freely.
I was curious what he was eating.
Hello.
Hello. Honestly, this place seems like as well put together as anywhere else. Like, it doesn't have a farm, I suppose. But I've only seen, like, cattle farms. No brooms, though. No. Like, how are these papers still here? 200 years, huh? Are you still printing these? And they haven't degraded? What are you printing your newspaper out of in 2076 or whenever the apocalypse was supposed to happen? Travel to West Side and speak to St. James about the missing NCR refugees. They've melted into the ground. Okay, that actually explains things. It's not that it's a newspaper, it's just like the print has fused to the bricks. Better organized than any other pile of scrap in the wasteland. Gotta get it 8 somehow, that's how you do Tinder. You run a printing press and scatter them around the wasteland. You received a surprising amount of free healthcare since the beginning of your journey. That's true, especially if beds count. Nice tower they got there. Oh, it does get kicked out. Really, a lot more of this should be completely covered. But then you're just playing Desert Bus Vegas. That's pretty true.
Hello. Is there something I can do for you? I'm a private in the NCR Army, and I've been proudly serving for 2 years now. Although if you were to ask what I'm doing right this instant, I'm patrolling the farms. It's a safe post, but a little boring. I do get to
They do have
care for
farms.
rotting mole rats every once in a while, and that's always fun.
I hope so. Say nothing of space dust, of course.
Bye.
Pardon, what's that sign say? Oh. Gun runners. That makes sense.
I don't handle buying and selling for the gun runners. Talk to the robot in the kiosk near our factory.
Okay.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
Sapient or not?
kiosk was specially constructed around me to deter theft and assault.
It'd be pretty cool if there were cool analogs of them in this. It would be. Actually, yeah, it would be.
All Gunrunner merchandise is constructed on site.
See, they just sound too robotic. I wonder if they're doing an act.
I am ready to process our transaction.
These are all made with like 50s and 60s ideals. So they had to sound like robotic. Exactly. But Prim Slim, who definitely does not appear to be sapient, has more fake personality than this. Haha, I am definitely not a sentient robot. No need to blow me up while screaming about Skynet. Exactly. Robo cost-cutting measures, no doubt. Robco, even. Actual armor? All the stuff I've been carrying around literally just to sell. I'll probably eat all this / read all this at some point. 282 whole caps. Yeah, whole cap. That's a lot of money. Actual fractual armor for your actual fractual arms. Yeah. Please tell me which squares contain a motorcycle. My favorite is the Sarah Connor one. Although I have never seen Terminator. I'm never going to wear the business wear. I'm sorry. I kept it for fashion. Okay, the combat helmets actually aren't even that much. I want my hats back. I'm sorry, I almost sold them. Oh no, I missed the Desperado hat. That's the most important one. Thank you for just giving it back to me. What the fuck? What the fuck, what?
Come.
You haven't seen Terminator? No. I didn't really watch movies growing up. You've only seen the first one? Neither did you, but you've seen Terminator? Hey, I found this pack of cigarettes in the garbage. Do you want it?
Sir or madam.
How much are you gonna give me for it? You saw T2 before T1? I've seen scenes. I wouldn't have to watch Terminator or Star Wars. I already know everything that happens in it. Oh yeah, of course. Everyone's seen Terminator Salvation. I'm joking. Wait, hold on. I might have actually seen Terminator Salvation. Okay. One time I was in the room and my dad put on a Terminator movie on TV. And it was a new one. And he was pretty much just complaining about it the whole time. It might have been Salvation. It's the one that came out when it was age appropriate for you. I definitely remember it being a new movie that came out when it was age appropriate for me. Did it have old Arnold Schwarzenegger in it? And they had to explain why a Terminator could get old? Because if that's the case, this is the one Terminator movie I've seen. Yep. The Oldinator. Hey, welcome. New Vegas. Since you fixed this? Was that Genesis? Maybe it was. To be honest, I can't remember the title of the movie at all, but Genesis does sound familiar. So maybe Genesis is the only Terminator I've seen. We should watch Blade Runner first. I've never seen Blade Runner. Sinzu, have you ever seen Terminator? Have you ever seen Terminator or Blade Runner? Yes? Yes to both? His ship is sinking right now. You haven't seen Blade Runner? No to both. Sinzu hasn't seen Terminator or Blade Runner. Seen some? How do you like it? I've seen parts of Blade Runner because my dad put it on and I was coming in and out of the room. Now I think about it. Next she's going to say I haven't seen Alien. Yes, because you put it in chat and I read out your message. Also, I've never seen Alien. Have you seen Ghostbusters? Yes. I found the thorn. Here it is. Oh God! That's the best thing I've ever seen. I can't believe it. Is there any way I can refuse to let you read my message? You can get me to stop reading halfway through. Just not a sci-fi fan generally? Well, you know, I didn't watch it growing up, and now it's like, oh, okay. Am I going to take the time in, you know, 2015 plus to just randomly sit down and watch one of any of these movies that have already been spoiled to heck and back by pop culture in general? Exactly which mods did Cass make you install? Just the stability ones.
Watch out for fiends.
Please visit the Thorn again so Scion can see it. Welcome back, Scion.
I'm glad these son of a bitch is on our side.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, that looks really stable. Wait, is that not what the Thorn is supposed to do? I thought this was like a jet or something. What happened? I assumed that was coded in. I sincerely thought it was like, oh yeah, we've marked off this area that's full of incredible energy. Scion, legitimately, I believe this clip is very relevant to what we're talking about, and I highly recommend it. The one that just went up in chat. If it's not fixed, it's just a feature of the game. What a good feature. It just works.
Don't think I'll make it topside anytime soon.
That makes it even better.
There's nothing else like the Thorn.
Nothing like it.
I'd remember if I had seen you here before. I'm sure of it. What do you want?
I'd like to ask about you.
What's on your mind?
Okay, well, I'm not gonna just come out and say it.
I'm listening. The clamor of our bloodthirsty crowds reaches every corner of the wasteland. But I'll pretend that your ignorance doesn't offend me, stranger.
Thank you, I appreciate
This is
that.
the Thorn. Here's where the strong make a name for themselves, and the weak are fed to the jaws of hell. You can bet on the contenders. Or, if you have what it takes, be one of the contenders. Be warned. The Thorn demands respect. Break the rules, or offend me in any way, and I'll gut you open for all to see.
Yeah?
What do you want to know? The rules are simple. My creatures fight for our pleasure. You can bet on a contender and earn double if you choose the victor. But you can get a bigger share if you risk your skin in the Thorn. Win a fight, and I'll give you a meaty cut of the earnings. I won't tolerate anyone that interferes with the fights. Offend me, and your blood will be the next to spill. Other than that, anything goes.
The weak are fed to the jaws of hell. Of hell. Of hell. Wow. Twirls hair. Can I get a drink somewhere? Really, friend? Really? For shame. How do you train the creatures?
Even if I trusted you, I'd not share my secrets just for your pretty face, stranger. The thorn's a sacred ground, a source of awe. Here we truly rule over the forces of nature, for once. These beasts are slaves to their
She said my
instincts
face is pretty.
and hunger for blood. That's a good enough answer for everyone, and it'll do for you, too. So long. Welcome back, stranger.
Well, I got fiended, so now I have to.
What's up? Bold, as it pleases the thorn, and me. But it does take more than that to earn my admiration. You speak like a hunter, yet only actions prove one's worth. The thorn requires a tribute of blood, and so do I. Think you have
Let's
what it
go.
takes?
We're so in.
All right. Prove your worth, and I'll reward your service. The thorn needs newborn specimens that will one day grow to honor us with their blood. Bring me 12 giant mantis's eggs. If you accomplish this, I might gift you with greater tasks in the future.
I'll do it.
You'll find egg-carrying mantises in the wasteland. But a wise hunter would search at a mantis's breeding ground, like the nearby ruins of Vault 22.
Benny, who? I'm trying to find eggs for my queen over here.
You've got yourself a deal. So long,
So
stranger.
you gonna go to the steakhouse? Nah, she's more into eggs.
The troops can't wait to clean the sewers.
12 giant mantis eggs and 24 asses. Fetch has never been so real. I would never. Just realized how you can make fetch happen.
Fiends don't come here no more. Fiends don't come here no more, they say.
You are definitely in a position to make fetch happen. After all these years. How do I leave? Excuse me, everything here is rectangular. How do I leave? We got a bold new direction for next time. Quick, to the PetSmart. Ah, here it is. So fetch. We've been looking in all the wrong places. Okay, maybe I can still talk about the missing people too. Why does that sound like dubstep? It's kind of dubstep. This is not the right place. That was to the North Sewers. Dubstep makes that clip so much better. Wait, there's a clip. I've replaced all of the New Vegas music with Violet Pony beats so it doesn't get copyright claimed on YouTube. When you started the New Vegas space program after the first one failed. The New Vegas space program. I cannot get out of here. I'm too dumb. Local map, thank you. It was the sewer, wasn't it? It's certainly not the sewer. I literally have a map. It's almost like there's actually a quest marker directly pointing me outside this place. Don't blame yourself. We're all feeling a little Lucy after Red Lucy. Hey, we're out. Did you go in the right door? I went out. I made it. Game 1. Watch out for sudden updrafts. Absolutely. What's an aftershock? But you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna take a quick break here and get us swapped over to Sekiro. I may actually be a little longer than 3 minutes. I apologize, but I'll be back real soon. See you in just a few if you want to stick for Sekiro. Aw, thank you, Isa.